Good day, good day, good day. It's little old me. Yeah, welcome back. And today we're talking rapid fire look ahead as to what's to come in the XDI Experience live show over the weeks ahead. When you understand what drives us, what gets us up in the morning and makes us do 12 to 16-hour days, it's very simple. It's being involved with some of the world's most exciting innovators, innovators that want to actually make a difference in this world, be that for our planet or be that for us as human beings. Over the coming weeks, it'll be mine and my colleagues' great pleasure to engage and interrogate some of the great brains of our times. And so today, we thought we'd share just a little taste of what's to come over the weeks ahead. Please leave your comments, say hi. It is always great to hear from you. And hopefully we'll catch up with you with direct questions over the weeks ahead as well. So without further ado, let us tell you what's coming up. First up, next week, we're starting with a big one. Yes, R-Loop. R-Loop, who are they, is a new kind of organization redefining how people connect, collaborate, and innovate to create a prosperous future for us all.
We want to take you on a journey to the future. A world where the smartest, most creative minds from all around the globe come together to tackle the biggest challenges on Earth, to imagine the impossible and change the world. That future is now. Born in response to a challenge to reimagine transportation, R-Loop is a global network including some of the brightest minds on the planet. And through the power of crowdsourced engineering, we have created levitating pods capable of incredible speeds. It's an amazing leap forward made possible by a bold, new, globally connected way of working, by a shared desire to create a better future for mankind, and the imagination to believe that anything is possible. And we mean anything.
Yeah, amazing, guys. It's actually a proven model for decentralized development and execution of innovation technology from concept right the way through to launch. How can we shrink distances to connect the world like never before possible? For over 4 years now, R-Loop has developed some of the most advanced Hyperloop technology as a decentralized team, and they are not stopping there. As you could just see, they've even started to develop personalized flight. In fact, they're moving you from ideation to concept to prototype at, frankly, warp speed. So that's first. Second up is the week of July 29, and we're going advanced global electrification, unlocking current and new electrification technologies to underserved marketplaces. Different types of electric vehicle agriculturally. So we've got tractors. In fact, we've got industrial forklifts, we've got electric planes, electric cars, buses, bikes. In fact, if it moves, these guys, Evo Electric, they are electrifying it all. Yes, we've hybrid, we've plug-in hybrid, and we've battery electric vehicles. But let's start looking at other ways to improve these battery performances for their range and for the minimizing of the weight. Because the bottom line is, no matter which way you look at it, it is a step in the right direction. Their depth and understanding of batteries, powertrains, power electronics, and vehicle systems is what differentiates them from all others out there in the world today. Then, as we go into August, we're talking glitch. And no, that is not something to do with the Matrix, because that's where I thought it came from, because that's my kind of generation. Anyway, do you have a big problem?
Just imagine what we might achieve next. Go on, we dare you. Tomorrow isn't going to wait for us. The world is changing right now, and we are driving that change. Join us. Help us make the impossible possible. And together, let's create the future we dream of.
Yeah, so it's R-Loop together with other XDI, creating, in fact, what is called glitch. It's all about connecting distributed individuals and co-located teams, directing their attention and energy towards solving the greatest of challenges in the world today. This is the platform for globally dispersed and incentivized innovation teams to play. Glitch is designed to attract co-located preformed teams as well as remotely connected individual innovators to bring a diversity of perspectives and approaches to problems. It's big. It's really big. It's a direction and focus from some of the world's greatest brains on solving our greatest challenges in the world today. But there again, of course, what's big to me may not necessarily be big to you. And so no matter the size of the problem or the organization, Glitch is attracting and incentivizing brilliant minds from around the world to help you solve those innovation execution problems. And then we are going to be sliding on into August with Automotive ACEs, autonomous connected electric subscription shared modularized vehicles. I try to say it faster every time. There is one group that's pretty much worked all with the major electric vehicles around the world across design and manufacturing. And we had to have them on the show. In fact, we have to have them on a few shows to come to hear what they've learned, which, let's be honest, they've probably forgotten more than most of us have ever learned. And that is Dassault Systèmes. Yeah, we're talking autonomous driving. How soon is it coming? What's left to learn? And what's stopping us? And is Tesla that far ahead? Or are Waymo just doing things differently? And what else do we need to watch out for? Then we're going number 2, we're going connected vehicles. It's the one for everyone. Even if you're behind on the electric vehicle side of things, you've got to have a connected vehicle strategy. What is it? What should it be? And what can we expect to see for connected vehicles over the years ahead? Then we're going electric vehicles, of course. Who's surviving and thriving post-COVID-19? And what is actually making the difference for that? And then lastly, we're going shared subscription modularization. What is that all about? And what's the demand and mindset shift that's happening before us? Then, before August is out, we're jumping into aviation and restoring passenger confidence. Some of the most focused and experienced aviation thinkers join us to talk what it takes to make us safe and, most importantly, to make us feel safe.
For over a century, pioneers of aerospace and defense have dared to redefine the extent of what's possible. But the challenges are increasing dramatically. As populations expand, more people are flying, and the need for quieter, greener and cleaner hybrid, electric, and hydrogen-powered aircraft is imminent. Disruptive players, technologies, and new methods of urban air mobility are forcing innovation at unprecedented speed, exploring uncharted horizons, commercializing space, restaging the moon to explore Mars, and allowing humans to live on other planets. It is time to reinvent the sky.
But first, of course, we've got to restore confidence in the passenger. There's lots of scary stories out there, full aircraft, every seat filled, people not wearing masks, and we're even politicizing the whole issue over here. We look at the airport experience. How's arrival when you get out of that car and you get in the elevator? Check-in, what is the distancing like? Is it self-check-in? Is it touch screens? Is it not touch screens? Looking at lines going through security, how again we keep you safe, wearing a mask, and who touches what. And then once we're through, how do we go shopping? How do we dine? How do we line up at the gate? And then of course, when we get on that aircraft, what are we doing to make you feel ultimately safe throughout that entire flight? The other day, I saw a very interesting idea, which was to start training sniffer dogs to identify COVID-19. Fascinating way. Then at least if it can catch you before you get on that aircraft, at least you know you're flying safe. And many other ideas that we're going to be exploring together with some of the top experts. Lastly, to wrap up the series, let's really shake up the world of aviation and logistics. Over the last few months, it's been my personal pleasure to spend time with a highly innovative group. It started in Hawaii, but not with me, and a super bunch of intelligent people were talking fuel, thermal, and volcanoes, of course. They had this idea to harness geothermal, create hydrogen, and transport it. But then they realized there's something even more immediate that can be done, and that's creating a hydrogen-powered airship for logistics. And so, yes, perhaps we've seen the Amazon drone delivery as well. With H2 Clipper, this is wholly practical and it's even hydrogen power sustainable. Yes, we're grabbing the brains behind the idea and the execution. I cannot wait to share it with you. Phew. That's it. That's kind of a bit of a taste for what is coming over the weeks ahead. And this is what we're going to be dealing with. So who else should we be talking to? Love to hear from you. Love to talk to you. Please jump on the show whenever you can. Ask us questions. And lastly, I am so excited about next week. Come back this time next Wednesday, because next week's show, we jump right in with R-Loop. Yes, into the world of Hyperloop and the personal aircraft and global aviation and global innovation. Take a look. See you next week.